Well, needed the treble. Tops for 105. Another part special.
85. Come on. Failure required 32.
Huge disappointment for Part. See it there. And in the background, you can hear Phil Taylor roaring, "Come on!"
Game's on the floor.
Once again, it worked. Taylor having to work here.
So the leg is
having looked a touch more comfortable earlier in this contest. John Part really now is making Taylor work hard. And Taylor, from that shot we saw a moment ago, is rather enjoying this encounter.
99.
Why not?
Well, we've had 7 legs in this semi-final so far. Every single one has gone with throw.
Yep, 2-1 to Taylor first set, 2-1 to Part the second set, 1-0 to Taylor third set so far.
100.
First leg of the match might not have been if Part had. So much for the ifs and buts. Great cover shooting again.
134.
Super 2 treble 19s. Doesn't matter where they are on that board. When you're on top of your game, they're all the same. Now watch this. See what I mean? Brilliant. 3 different trebles and 171 scored.
Now the pressure is back on John Part here to hold his throw.
97.
To take this third set into a deciding leg. Great stuff, isn't it? We thought that they'd serve up a tasty treat, and that's exactly what they're
60.
doing. Top tungsten from 2 of the best in the business.
Taylor on a finish. Part isn't only one in it though, but Part with advantage here. And the thing about this best of 3 legs, instead of the normal best of 5 which we see in set play, means that there's nowhere to hide, there's no comfort zone. Once you've lost with throw, you really have to break back straight away, because there is no other opportunity there.
112.
Well, Taylor there, you could hear, I don't believe it, he said. Don't believe it.
Well, John Part has a second look. Now then, here we go for double 16 for 112. It's not there, and this is the opportunity that Taylor will be looking to take against the throw, to take this third set and save himself a whole lot of bother. Oh, needed the bull there.
70.
So, John Part, double 16.
Fancy this, just a fraction inside. Oh, a little more yet.
That's close.
And this is awkward. He's got to move to the right. The shake of the head says it all. But look at the aim. That's stunning. It brings a smile to John Part's face. Why not? He didn't fancy that, but he got it.
Well, the way that the first 2 darts were lying, that is one of the best darts we've seen in the tournament so far. Fantastic from Part. Now here we are again at another crucial moment in this semi-final.
140.
Yeah, Taylor unfazed by that wonderful accuracy of this man. And again,
97.
the cover shot saves the throw. Taylor, the first set. Part the second set. Still, all legs have gone with throw, and that often happens when you get a game where both players are on top of the game. Obviously, the player throwing first in those circumstances is invariably going to be first to the double, and invariably hits it in one of the 3 attempts.
Unlucky there, because he has been really good on the cover shooting on treble 19s, not just in this semi-final, but throughout the day.
And indeed, you might say generally throughout his career, but you're right, it's another indicator of how in form a player is when his cover shooting is as productive as Parks is at the moment. We'll have to come down there because the angle of that dart over the treble 20 doesn't give him much room for manoeuvre. So Taylor here for the set will be looking possibly at 18s. He does. 68 left. Now with Part being on 210, he will choose the 20 route. He'll come down for 16 to leave double. Had Part have been on 110, then rest assured Taylor would have gone 18 bull.
So Taylor
46
for a 2 sets to 1 lead
32
against John Part.
Once 32, so often in this match. 32 has been the double that they've attacked. Taylor sold there. We've had 9 legs of dart so far. Each one has gone with throw, and that means this man, with a startled look, is actually leading by 2 sets to 1. We'll see you soon.
So Phil Taylor on the verge of a place in the final here. 121, we've seen him. The first break of throw came in the first leg in the entire match. He now needs double 8 for a place in the final. There it is, 121 from Phil Taylor. Just 1 break of throw in the entire match. It came in the first leg of that 3rd set. Taylor with 102. He's followed it up with 121. Would you believe it? It's Taylor against Barney in the final.
Yeah, finished the match with a 12 darter there. Got his 3rd 180, and as you saw, the 1-2-1 finish. Yes, Stuart says it's Barney and the power coming up.
It most certainly is. Wow, well, that was some game, guys. Talk us through it.
Well, to be quite honest with you, I've never seen Phil. I watched it all the way through. He concentrated on every single dart rod, every single dart. And when you look at it, it went 10 legs before the break came. It wasn't until that 10th leg. Everything went with the darts.
Is that rare, Tony?
I would say so, yeah.
Right.
To go 10, but invariably you get 1 break somewhere along the line. But, I mean, Rod will tell you the same.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's happened, they've had 2 days of intense practice and matches. John Part, first set, missed a few doubles, which in his previous game he didn't. But Phil, you know, he is the best player in the world because he works the hardest, and you can. He does concentrate all the time. He must go home mentally ill, really. But it's, I think, because of the times gone on, that game weren't as good as the quarterfinals, not average-wise or the most 180s.
Right.
But you're going to accept that because of, like I said, 2 days of intense matches, and you know, to win this, you've got to win 8 matches over 2 days. That's quite hard.
But if he's going home ill with 12,500, I think I'd be feeling good.
Well, to be quite honest,
still got something to do.
The money doesn't matter to Phil Taylor.
No,
it's
no.
the winning.
Yeah.
I've never known a guy, 20 years I've known him, and since then, all them 20 years, he just wants to win, win, win. The money doesn't mean a thing.
Does it
to
matter
him.
to Barney?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We've got 2 players in this
Yeah.
final. You know, I mean, they're the 2 number 1 and number 2 seeds, the 2 best players in the world.
Yeah.
They fought the World Championship, the PDC World Championship, out, and they'll be back down there. They'll be revitalised. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I mean, they
don't
won.
like losing.
They don't need them like. There's going to be one sore loser, isn't there?
Yeah, that's what they're looking for, though. I mean, all the crowd here, they've been great today. And to be quite honest, a lot of them have taken to Barney. But this is the final that everybody wanted.
Absolutely.
And it's there now.
Yeah, okay, because they've won World Championships, match play titles, Premier League trophies. Who do you think is going to win the first ever PDC US Open, boys?
Well, I'm going to go for Phil Taylor. I think Barnvelt's semi-final weren't quite up to standard. And I think Phil has had the edge over him the last couple of matches.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be the checkouts that's going to decide this game. The person who takes control of the checkouts from around 86, 96, 121.
Yeah.
And Phil's, I think, got the edge on that. And so I shall go with Phil.
Well, my opinion is that I saw in Barney's semi-final match, he finished on 2 12 dart finishes. It was a scrappy game.
Yeah.
But now he has it all to do. And I think, Rod, I'll go with you.
Well, you know what, Tony? I think we can go to our commentating team and see the highlights of that first semi-final.
By 2 sets to 1.
So, Hamilton here.
That's why these 2 are there time and time again.
They're getting excited out there, aren't they? I think we should probably have a look at the highlights of Phil Taylor's semi-final.